Well, hello everyone. I'm back, the new proud American conservative, yes, with more important info not too many of you can stomach. So not only that we have close to 100 million Americans that were not able to pay this month's mortgage/rent, the story came out that millions of Americans, listen to this, cannot afford to pay their water bill. I'm going to post the link down below. You can check it out. This, ladies and gentlemen, is not V-shaped recovery. This doesn't happen this quickly after Corona story break out. Just December, January, February. We know nothing really happened in U.S. until I believe March 20th when the shutdowns happened nationwide. Besides a couple of states like Wyoming and South Dakota, etc. So how all of a sudden people cannot afford basic bills like water bills? I mean, this is beyond disturbing. It's so sad. Unfortunately, this is just the beginning. I've been warning about all this for close to 2 years now. I have a pretty big following base on Parler, which is a conservative app, kind of an alternative to Twitter, where you're not censored. And a lot of people were laughing. What are you talking about? This is the biggest booming economy. This is the greatest economy ever, blah, blah, blah. No, it was the stock market that was doing pretty good. If you were in the stock market, because it's the biggest asset bubble inflation in the history of the world. And it continues to go up now. Based on what? Maybe it's good news that a lot of people cannot afford water bills. We're supposed to be worried about inflation not going up. How about this for inflation? You'll see it in the article down below. 80% is the increase in just last several years just for the water bill. Some cities like Austin, Texas, close to 160%. So if your water bill was about $550, now you're paying close to $1,500. I mean, is this keeping up with wages? Of course. It's no big deal. Everybody's making so much more money now than they used to, right? I mean, you can't make this up. Ladies and gentlemen, those who listened to me when I was warning them on Parler, for instance, when gold was $1,200 when I started talking about this, if they listened, they saved some money, or if they had some money already saved up and they used 10-20% of their let's call it portfolio, bankroll, savings, whatever you want to call it. If they did listen, right now you're looking at $1,770 for an ounce of gold. We're looking at $500-$600 jump in gold price since I've been talking about what is really truly going on with the economy. And it wasn't just because I woke up or after I had a dream and then I knew that things are going to go bad. It was just clear signs from Baltic Dry Index, from staggering trucking orders. A lot of trucking companies, not big ones, but mediocre companies closed down way before Corona. Rail cars did not move. 400,000 rail cars just sitting in ports all over the United States. Just basic stuff like this, manufacturing number. No, nobody really cared. And now we're supposed to be in a V-shaped recovery. We are not in a V-shaped recovery. It's actually quite the opposite. Unfortunately, you will find out soon if you find this video as a fear monger, or I'm pulling stuff out of the hat to try to scare you, or I'm selling you stuff. Just understand, you haven't seen anything yet. The worst is about to come. It's not to scare you, it's to prepare you while you still have time. If you can't afford an ounce of gold, which is understandable, it is pretty expensive, you can maybe afford a gram for $80, $85. Every time I talk about it, the price is higher. It's unbelievable. And yes, you might say, well, the stock market's going up too. Well, the stock portfolio, when you see your, let's say, 401k go up as fast as it's been going since the crash hit in March again, it's not going up as fast as the dollar is going down. That's what's been going on. It's not going up as fast as the dollar is going down, meaning your purchasing power. When it comes to the stock market, I have still position waiting to fill. Hopefully it will. Today, if not, it'll probably be tomorrow. I'm looking at $2.60 for the gold stock USAS. I bought a lot of shares at $2.30 and I'm trying to get out at $2.60. I'm not sure if it's going to hit. Maybe it hit now while I'm recording this, but we'll see. If not, it'll probably happen tomorrow. So I'm looking at a nice profit here within, since Friday I have this position. So today's only Tuesday. If it happens, great. If not, I'm just going to wait another day or maybe take a smaller profit. It's at 252 when I looked last, so I bought it at 230. That's kind of how I look at stocks. Every profit I get, especially if I have thousands of shares, this is a great opportunity to take a few $1,000s or a few $100 profit and buy 20% of real money with those profits, like gold and silver. So if I can make enough to get an ounce of gold, I don't care about the price. If I have it in my possession, that's all I care about, because the time is here. The time will officially come that the price in US dollar or any other currency will not matter when it comes to gold, because nobody's going to want to give up their gold for paper, okay? Because they're all going to become worthless. Maybe there is going to be yen or I don't know what currency that could possibly survive a little longer, but the dollar's days are numbered, and it's not because of just conspiracy theory. It's because of money printing, because that's what dollar devaluation is. So talk to you guys soon. More stock picks coming up. Let's see what happens today. We'll talk later. Take care.